Oh my, what a sound. Hi guys, I'm Zerfall, and you should be able to tell from this music what game we're going to be playing. Also, you clicked the link! It's Space Quest 3. Welcome to a brand new Let's Play adventure. Space Quest 3, The Pirates of Pestulon. Now, I wasn't originally going to play this game right away, but I was just... Space Quest 2 is so short, and I am in a Sierra mood right now. Created and written by Mark Crow and Scott Murphy. Those are the two guys from Andromeda themselves. And this whole team, you can see that this game is clearly going to be of a larger scope with this many people developing it. And you can hear that kick and jam by Bob Steibenberg. It has been a while of time since Roger Wilco rocketed away from Valhall's burning space fortress. Time stands still for our hero in suspended animation. Its engines long spent, a small escape pod drifts aimlessly through unfamiliar starfields. Its course altered many times by small asteroids and space debris. Inside, Roger lies undisturbed in his sleep chamber. But not for long. And this is where the game gives you way too much time to read this, hoping that you press the button and miss out on the sweet story. Or maybe they're just trying to make the music line up a little better. Our cutscenes are also more epic, and our graphics are a little more high-res. Pretty good for a 3D adventure. Oh, something has scanned Roger's ship. What could it be? There seems to be something inside that ship lying down. Oh, some alien language. I'm sure somewhere there's a guide explaining what that actually says. Check that out. Anyways, we're being captured by this much larger ship. Someone's finally come across us. Are they friend? Are they foe? Are they saving us? What is the deal? Definitely have tractor beams though. And of course, it's not going to be friends because this is Roger and he has bad luck. The pod, considered to be nothing more than another piece of scrap, is taken aboard a robot-commanded garbage freighter. Unfortunately, these robots have no regard for organics. They're just all about the buckazoids. I wish they'd give you the option to skip this without skipping to the final scene. Ah, but here's our hero. The small pod is jarred by a sudden shock, which triggers the sleep chamber's revive mode. As the glass shroud slides back, Roger slowly begins to regain consciousness. Perhaps he will. Yes. He is high as fuck right now. Pardon my French. But seals like to get high. Where am I? So confused, and his eyes are so shiny. Well now, the first thing we're gonna have to do when we get out of this ship, press the faster button at least 3 times, because the game starts on a relatively slow speed. As you can see, even the animations are slow. However, you'll note that we finally have mouse controls. You'll also notice that the sudden sounds from the pod grow softer until they are imperceivable. Having served its purpose and taxed its resources, the pod gives a final hum and shuts down. Well, it helped us out. Thank you, dear friend. We can walk around with a mouse now, but that's all you can really do. Like, you can't... That's all it's for is walking. You still have to, I don't know, look with the keyboard. You are standing in a debris-cluttered junk bay. An escape pod rests in the middle of the room. There are chunks of metal lying around which seem to be small sections of old spaceware. Whoops. Remember your home rows, kids. Look, spaceware. The 8-pronged plug protrudes only slightly from the motivator's exterior. There you go. Well, let's go ahead, throw down a save. LP1. And you know why we're throwing down a save. Because you can die in this room already. Alright, let's look. Various types of abandoned spacecraft litter the floor of this intergalactic junkyard. All this place needs is a junkyard dog. You shiver at the thought. And actually, if you look, there's an Acme rocket there, probably piloted by Wile E. Coyote at some point in time. There is a TIE Fighter, I believe, from the Star Wars universe. And there's the Jup. What is it? Is it the Juffawuff? No, it's the Jupiter 2! Anyways, let's get this piece of metal here. Oh no! And this is what I like about Space Quest 3. The death animations are far more gruesome. Maybe not that much more gruesome, but they're definitely more detailed. And in the end here, after the final spurts of blood have passed, it's obvious the metal was sharper than you. The resulting laceration turns you into a living fountain, at least for a few moments. Unfortunately for you, this show was your finale. Good luck in the afterlife. And you get one of these nice little pictures. Oh, poor dead Roger. A brave but fatal attempt at arterial art. That's one good way to lower your blood pressure. Let's restore the game and give this another go here. And I'm gonna... There, that speed should be pretty good. I think I'm safe. And here we go. It's time to go for a little ride. Oops. Missed my little ride there. Missed it again. I think I'm close enough now. Yeah, oh, he's not too happy about that. Oh no. Oh, Mr. Wilco doesn't like riding in junk. Now you can't type ahead of time in this game when cutscenes are happening, which is unfortunate compared to older games. However, let's see if we can save. Yes. Of course. Stand up. Oh no. Now the game does pause when you're typing though, which is of benefit. Ooh, that is not a pretty sight. Treated like an Iran-Contra document. Ooh, topical. Oh no, it skipped right through there. Normally it's slower. Ah, the speed is too fast. Well, we're USDA meat. It slices, it dices. You're a less than choice cut, Roger Wilco. There are a few things that might say. Actually, if we press restore, slow it down a little bit, we can see what that says, so that Mysterious JG does not have to transpose it for us. Your independent parts flutter to the bottom of the hopper. This is of little importance to you. Wow, that still goes by super fast. I'm not trying again, because we didn't get a different message. However, what we need to do is stand up, and then we have to jump. And that gets us over here. Oh, that bit of trash is gone. Alright, our score is going up pretty quick here. Save the game now that we're past that spot. Get this mess out of the way. Now, well, I might as well do it at least once. I'm probably going to do this by mistake at some point. But we stepped off the rail. You're dead again. Way to go. Haven't we taught you anything? Splat. It wouldn't be so bad except for the sudden stop at the end. Next time, don't get so close to the edge. Deceleration trauma. Alright. Luckily, restoring is fast in this game, so we can move our way along. I think this is going to be an okay speed, as long as we can see what the messages all say. We're going to have to climb down soon. Oh, do you know what? I wanted to show this off too, actually. So if you see here, we've got the vapor calculator, Control C, and actually, oh, it shows up even when you don't want it to. We've got all our actions here. We can look at our inventory. We're already carrying our glowing gem still, because that's something we still had at the end of the game. I'm pretty sure we had other stuff too, but this is all we took with us into the sleep chamber. There's the boss key, which of course will protect us from our boss. I'm sure of it. Oh, I get it. You don't want your boss to know you've been playing Space Quest 3. Oh, crap. In fact, you don't want your boss to know you've been playing Space Quest 3 for 0 hours, 5 minutes, and 18 seconds. Shoot! That's a good idea, but I'm afraid that being the good company men that we are, we can't help you cheat like that. Sorry. So that's pretty good. You can turn the sound off and whatnot, but we don't need to do that. Just climb down. And once we're down there, plopping into the seat, you grasp the forward-backward controls of the grubber. We save our game. Because, like always, there's a way to die here. Let's crank up the speed and see if it happens any faster. Ah. Zot! You really bit the beam, Buttweak. There's a lack of regard for organics in action again. I guess they haven't heard of the warning shot concept around here. Anyway, you're dead. Hope you enjoy your new blow-through ventilation system right in the middle of the head. Alright. But if you just leave, it doesn't matter. For some reason, he's not mad enough to kill you if you don't do anything, but if you look like you're doing some work, he leaves you alone. Maybe he's just not paying attention. And right about here... Whoops. There's something we've got to pick up, so let's press the button. See what happens. Hopefully I lined this up right. Oh, it looks like I did. And that first little piece of base debris from another ship we're gonna need. Now, it would take you a while to figure out where this goes, I suppose, if you don't know ahead of time, but the claw senses contact with the warp motivator, grasps it firmly, but gently, and begins the ascent back to the grabber. Unfortunately, you can't move while it's ascending. Ascending, not extending. Once we get it up there, there's one place we can put it. You can put it down in all sorts of spots, but there's only one place that really matters. And like last time, I'm going to try to get as many deaths as possible, as long as it doesn't eat up too much valuable time, I suppose. Now, this game is broken up into sections a little bit more, maybe not a lot more, but broken up into sections a little more than the last game. So regardless of time, we are going to stop the game once we get out of this junk heap. Alright, let's stop about here. And drop, or press, button. Down it goes. Are we lined up? Bingo. And there is the aluminum mallard. Sensing an adequate surface, the claw releases its cargo and begins the ascent to the grabber unit. The object thuds into place within the cavity of the ship. Perfect. Alright, we're going to go back this way because we don't want to have to listen to the beeping the whole time. Now, this game adds a little bit of fluff, but maybe it's a little bit of a trap as well. There's a point where you can take a ladder, and if you take it too soon, it becomes a pain in the butt. However, you make sure to leave it in place, everything works out fine. There is a death that you can get, though, once you've taken the ladder out. So we are going to have to do that, too. It's involved in this next scene here. There's a spot with rats, and I think you can imagine why it matters. Let's climb out. Let's go take a drop. Nice. Fortunately, you come to a relatively soft landing in a pile of debris. Now, oh gosh, there's rats. And you can see that this, yeah, this game has things like crazy lighting in it. Now let's look. Seem to be in a debris-enclosed hollow. Poking out of the ceiling is a chute. Is the chute which you originally entered through. Rusty lamps linked to a non-UL approved wire provide additional illumination. So you can see that that wire comes down to here, and you can look wire maybe. A brittle-looking wire runs from lamp to lamp and then disappears in a hole to the left. Look at the hole. You peer into the small opening and notice a tiny reactor which seems to be providing power for the lights. Let's hit generator. You unhook the reactor from the cheap wires. Take it with you. Can we get the wires? They won't help you now. Well, let's get out of here before these rats notice us too much. Bending aside a thin piece of scrap, you find an opening into another area and climb on in. And there you go. Now we know where that ladder is. Gotta head up this way. I believe this is the way to go. It will eventually lead us to the aluminum mallard. We gotta head through here. Ooh, look at that skeleton thing. Let's throw it on a save. We haven't saved the game in a while. Someone asked me how long it's been since I saved the game. I would have had to tell them it's been a while. Are we going here? Here we go. Can we get wires? Alright. You take the only decent piece of wire available. Although there were 3 pieces there. What's this? Pow! Biff! Give me a socko. Oh no. You seem to have been mugged by some type of large rat. As you pick loose fur from your teeth, you notice a little bulky feeling. We just have the gem. Shoot. You know what? Realistically, I'm pretty sure that that loses the game for you. Let's restore the game. Because I think we need to take the wire after this mugging happens, or else we lose it. Alright, so we're all beat up again. Did we lose some points there? They went up or down? I noticed a change. Perhaps we got points for not having the wires on us. Or perhaps we lost points for losing the item we got. There are times in adventure games, especially some of the ones older than this one, where if you lose certain items, you lose points. Like if you get rid of a treasure that you found that wasn't necessary to complete the game, but you use it in another puzzle, or you know, manage to drop it somewhere when you fall down or something. Climb. Whoops. There we go. Back down here again. This time, these guys are gonna learn their business here. All right, we've got the reactor / generator. We're ready to get out of here. And this time, we're gonna take this ladder with us. Now you know ladder's big and bulky, and we're gonna have to trade around and I'll get in the way. You grab the ladder and jam it in your pocket. Ouch. Going the wrong way here. I think that this time, I'm pretty sure what happens is you're safe. I'm going to save the game again just in case. -2. Ah, the 2 button is not what I think it is. The down button. Oh man. One of those times where it doesn't matter what part of the screen you're on when you change screens. Alright. Hit wire. Not within reach. There we go. And let's keep going on our way. Is he going to beat us up this time? No, he's not. Okay, we're doing good. Oh, let's look at this pyramid. Let's just look. The gutted carcass of the tanker opens up to reveal even more junk. A metal head rests nearby. Huh, his bargaining posture must have been highly dubious. Well. Probably spelled that wrong. Oh well. Whoa! That was a pretty sweet flip there. Gosh, you've stepped off the metal escarpment and tumbled into the darkness. Twisted, jagged remains of old vehicles reach out to slow your dark descent, cutting short your life in the process. Same as always. Alright. Let's climb here. As you can see, is that one on the left? It looks vaguely like a, I guess you can't go with the windshield. It looks vaguely like a Dragon Ball Z ship that, like, Vegeta came to Earth on. Place ladder. Let's not climb the ladder. We're going to save the game here, because we're going to head for one last death before we get into this ship. We've got the generator in place. And do you know what? We can up the speed a little bit here. Climb. Because there's not much that can kill us just walking around here. So this will be quick. Let's climb back down. Oh, there's no ladder here to climb. Alright, we gotta go around the long way. Alright, up we go. And jump. Alright, now I see you really gotta go out of your way to die this way, but I suppose it's possible if you climb down, climb out. Ah, we're back down here again. Fortunately, you come to, well, we've already done that. Get up and go around here. There's no lights, there's no ladder. What's a man to do? You hear strange growls which send chills to your sleek yet rugged frame. What could it be? Suddenly, 2 hideous figures rush from the shadows towards you. Oh, shoot! Slow that down and see this fight in action. Oh my, it appears that your being trapped has made you a prime target for rodent ruffians. What a mess! Oh, beat to all heck. You may not... Rats! You might not be a Purina rat chow, but you'll do. Alright, let's restore the game and not bother going in that direction. You notice it being slick up here. Be careful. And if you come over here... Whee! Oh, thank goodness. You got lucky this time. Oh, we're not... Oh, we were close enough. But if you go that way... We warned you to be careful, didn't we? Did you listen? No. Good luck next time. Splat. Oh, man, that's gruesome. Once again, it wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for the sudden stop at the end. Now... Let's go ahead and not... Whoops. Let's open hatch. You move into position and grabbing the dull finish on the hatch's handle, commence to open and enter the ship. In we go. Alright. So let's place generate. You drop the reactor into the hole, attempting to reconnect the cables. You find that one is much too short. Use wire. You carefully connect the wire between the ship and the reactor, putting the towel back in place once you've finished. There we go, it's all fixed. Let's look button. The button is clearly labeled, ramp open close. Well, let's save the game here, because I don't know what happens if you press that button. Press the button. The ramp is immobilized by the junk it's laying in. You exit through the hatch instead. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. At least it didn't kill me. Alright, let's sit down. Look, computer. Let's help computer. Let's stop all the downloads. Alright, I'm pretty sure we need to turn on our radar. And I'm pretty sure we need to turn on our engines. Stand by. Alright, let's look at our cockpit view. Takeoff. Look here. Takeoff is number 3. You feel a strong rumbling as the ship strains to loosen itself from the confines of the junk heap accumulated at its base. Finally, it begins to rise. There we go. Now, the ship rises several meters and stops abruptly. An alarm from the computer attracts your attention. Let's go ahead and turn off the engine. Actually, let's look at the cockpit first. The ship hovers between the garbage below and the ceiling above. We'll never do. We can't say. Oh, yes, we can. Okay, save game. Sorry, not now. Okay, let's turn off the engines. With the engines off, the ship falls abruptly to the floor. The resulting impact is too much for it and you. Dead. A few meters is too much for this ship. Your radar is designed to avoid such an occurrence. But it was not truly set for that. Let's sit. Look here. Because what it is if you don't turn the radar on, bad stuff can happen. However, you're going to take off. Now that we're in the air. Ah! It did work! Okay! Haha! Even more deaths. Sit. Look. I knew we needed it, but I didn't realize it was so easily... There we go. So radar on. Engine on. Takeoff on. It won't let us save it here again. However, light speed is not option. Landing is. We can turn on our weapon system. Alright. The shot blasts a new orifice in the side of the junk freighter. Boom. Oh, boom! Unfortunately, your inadequately protected ship is struck and subsequently destroyed in the bottleneck of metallic objects striving to pass through the same relatively small opening. Wow. Sudden decompression sucks. We have the decompression blues. Alright, one last time, and this time we'll be out of here. Let's sit. Look. Comp. Radar. Engines. I suppose we could have turned the radar on after the engines. Take off. Take off, eh? Alright, we are going to turn on our weapon systems. We're going to turn on our front shields. We are going to press fire. The shot blasts a new orifice in the side of the junk freighter again. Boom, and out we go. The pressure generated by the desire the ship's atmosphere to escape to the considerably lower pressure of space, cause your ship to be spit out like a watermelon seed. Now, one might wonder, why do robots need to have, you know, the atmosphere? It's really just there to keep Roger alive. If they don't like organics, they should have turned it off. Oh well. All right, here we are, and here we are going to save the game one more time. Do you know what? No, let's go for just a couple more minutes here. Look, computer. Look, we have a navigation system that we can turn on. Can we save right now? Sorry, not now. Let's hit F6 and save the game. All right. Let's turn on our navigation system. Let's scan. Okay, resume scan. That's not where we want to go. Ah, planet Plebe Hub. Sector 39. I believe this is where we want to go. One known settlement. Let's set a course. Stand by, calculating course. Course locked. Perfect. All right, let's hit light speed. Boom. Off we go. But what's this? Ooh, cloaked ship right behind us. Identifying. Identity confirmed. Roger Wilco. Case 0U8 something something. He's wanted for vending machine fraud. The plaintiff is Zapoid Novelty Company. Judgment? Terminate. Ooh, he's mad. Look at that gap tooth. I wonder who he's supposed to be a parody of. Alright, look at this. A pretty sweet looking warp speed. A flashing message from Roger attracts your attention. Alright, we're orbiting the planet now. We're going to be given the option to land. We are. So, let's hit the land button. Down we go, and next time we are going to be visiting the planet Fleeb Hub Hut. As with a mighty wump, we set down the aluminum mallard on the surface. And we will save the game, and I'll see you next time.